Well, it's certainly a city that's been reassured following the announcement of these US airstrikes. Speaking to contacts here 2 or 3 days ago, there was some serious concern, and that's because ISIS were as close as 30 kilometers away to Erbil at some points. And that's been a concern not only because of the proximity, but also because the Peshmerga, the Kurdish fighting force, had previously been thought to be the only military forces here that were able to stand up to ISIS. And in the last 10 days or so, they've had to abandon positions, which has been a loss of face as much as anything else, but precisely because they'd said that they wouldn't only protect the Kurds, but also minorities under the control of their areas. And they had to abandon, for instance, the city of Karakosh, thought of as the, if you like, the Christian capital of Iraq, where some 100,000 Christians have abandoned that city, heading towards and have had to come to Erbil and other areas of Kurdistan. So, of course, adding to the internally displaced persons crisis. But it's not a city that's in panic. You couldn't say that. Firstly, because there was no concerted effort by ISIS to try and take Erbil, and that's partly because were they to try and do so, the environment here would be extremely hostile for them. So it's not clear that even that's necessarily something that they had planned to do. But secondly, of course, because were they to try and do so, there's a clear indication that the US would use airstrikes and that they could be stepped up were there a need in order to keep the city safe.